Good morning. It's that day again. We're back at another Testimony Tuesday, and today is going to be an interesting testimony. I'm going to start off with my scripture, which is 1 Peter 4:12 through 14. Dear friends, don't be surprised at the fiery trials you are going through, as if something strange are happening to you. Instead, be very glad, for these trials make you partners with Christ in his suffering, so that you will have the wonderful joy of seeing his glory when it's revealed to all the world. So be happy when you're insulted for being a follower of Yeshua, for then the glorious spirit of Yah rests upon you. When we listen to that scripture, we often don't think about, what that means in real life. Like, how does that look in real time? And in real time, for me, it's been looking like I'm having to defend my faith, defend my convictions and my positions, not because I am above anyone or because I'm more righteous or more sanctified than anyone, but because when God gives you a truth of a matter, you have to stand in that truth. And in order for that truth to be active in your life, you have to stand in that. So you're going to face times where people are going to look at you weird. They're going to not understand, well, why does she not, want to be a part of something she's always been a part of? Or why does she not want to go to this event or this, hangout? Why does she not listen to this type of music anymore? How come she talks the way that she talks? Because when God is doing a new thing within you, you have to walk that thing out. You have to walk out the grace and the knowledge that he's given you. Because without walking it out, you can't uphold or obtain the promises that come with that. Because in 2 Peter 1:3, it says, by his divine power, God has given us everything we need for living a godly life. We have received all of this coming to know him, the one who called us to himself by the means of his marvelous glory and excellence. And because of his glory and excellence, he has given us great and precious promises. These are the promises that enable you to share his divine nature and escape the world's corruption caused by human desires. So, in view of this, make every effort to respond to God's promises. Supplement your faith with a generous provision of moral excellence, and moral excellence with knowledge, and knowledge with self-control, and self-control with patient endurance, and patient endurance with godliness, and godliness with brotherly affection, and brotherly affection with love for everyone. Because the more you grow like this, the more productive and useful you will be in your knowledge of Jesus. But those who fail to develop in this way are short-sighted or blind, forgetting that they have been cleansed from their old sins. So dear brothers and sisters, work hard to prove that you are really among those God has called and chosen. Do these things and you will never fall away. That is an amazing promise. We have to stand for our faith. So when someone tells you or challenges you or tries to make you feel bad or tries to make you feel intimidated, that is just the enemy. Stand strong in your faith and your conviction. Stand strong in your boldness for Yeshua, because he deserves the boldness. He suffered for you. So suffering for Christ is an honor. It's a privilege that you should take with joy and gladness, and then know that even though you're suffering, you can be just like how he was in the Garden of Gethsemane, dependent upon the Most High, because that is what the Lord wants us to be, dependent upon him.